Hello HipKit friends, it's Antonia here with another layout using the October 2024 HipKit releases. And for this layout I'm using the main kit, the embellishment kit, the color kit, the cardstock kit and the paste pumpkin trio metal die set. So on this layout I'm trying to create different textures, and to do this I'm going to be using quite a bit of mixed media, and I pre-prepared some of this. So I started by creating the little golden pumpkin shapes, and to do this I sprayed a piece of mixed media cardstock with the Lindsay's California Poppy Gold Starburst spray, and I sprayed it quite generously and I just allowed it to dry. And once this was done, I cut out the pumpkin shapes using the die cut. The next step was to apply some texture paste, and I used white texture paste, but as you can see on the pumpkins on the left hand side, once it dried it picked up a little bit of the gold color of the ink spray, but it just created a beautiful textured effect. As much as I like the contrast the texture paste created against the gold ink spray, I went on to apply another layer of ink on top, and I used the Magnolia Magenta Gold Starburst spray, and then I put the little pumpkins to one side to dry, and not to allow any of the Starburst spray to go to waste, I used some plain cardstock to soak the excess up, and I'm going to be using this for another project. So here is how the pumpkins turned out once everything dried, and I just love the extra dimension the texture paste gave. And if you're wondering why I didn't do the mixed media bits first and then cut out the shapes, I did, and here on the right hand side you can see the effect that created, and I just prefer the one on the left, which is more textured and there is more dimension to it. So once the pumpkins were dry, I finally made a start on the actual layout, and I decided to use two pumpkins with two photos, one at the top left and one at the top right corner of the page, and I just marked their position, and then I started applying some more mixed media onto the page, and this time I used the Shabby Turbine Teal ink spray, and I applied it to the background paper using an ink brush. So once the ink dried on the stenciling, I started layering my embellishment clusters. I tucked the pumpkins behind the photos and I lifted the photos by backing them with double layer of cardboard. And I do this regularly as it gives a little bit of extra dimension to the page, but it also sets the photos off from the background. And to do this, I almost always use leftover packaging. I try to use white cardboard, which is increasingly difficult, but I prefer doing this instead of using craft foam or something similar. For the embellishment clusters, I used some of the chunkier embellishment pieces from the main kit and from the embellishment kit. So I used the layered elements in the corners and also the little cardboard houses, which I absolutely love. I also added some puffy stickers, and for the title I chose one of the foam title stickers, and I also popped foam adhesive dimensional tape behind the pumpkins. I completed the layout by matting it on the navy cardstock from the cardstock kit, and I sprinkled some of the California Poppy Gold ink spray around the layout, and I love the rustic feel this gave to the layout. So here are some of the close-ups of my completed layout. I hope you find my process video inspiring. Be sure to keep checking back to our YouTube channel as we upload process videos daily, and you can also check out our friendly Facebook group for further inspiration. And if you decide to subscribe to our monthly kits, you will receive a saving on the main kit, further discounts for add-on kits, and you will get free access to all of our cut files. Thanks for watching, bye now!